Welcome everyone here, and yeah, welcome you guys for the Simracing Academy session. Today we are joining the Nürburgring Grand Prix circuit with John something in the Porsche 911 GT3. He has approached me for some testing and driving lines and braking points and in general knowledge around the Nürburgring, and as usual I have asked him to hit the track, so you guys will receive a good hour of testing here, maybe a little more, and yeah, then we can see what we can do. We're not heading for a specific timing or anything, it's just like more for confidence, doing stuff right, using the right techniques and stuff, like how to fight this oversteer. How to take turn 4 correctly. Okay, so just the usual thing, just get yourself warmed up a little and do some laps, and then we go into the analyzation later.
Alright, Michi.
Yeah, okay. I've seen quite a bit.
Okay.
So let me quickly put the wheel on. It is not very much you do wrong, to be honest. It is just like the technical parts of the track. And as the ability of Assetto Corsa, or not the ability, but the characterism of Assetto Corsa. So if you can quickly watch me, you know how to do that?
No. How do I watch you?
You can go on the timing page that is in the when you're sitting on the pit wall on the left hand side. It's the last window,
Mm-hmm.
and then you select me, and then you should see my cockpit view.
Yep, I'm in.
And then you click this timing button again, and then the menu closes, and all that keeps is the left-hand side menu. Then that is the best way to watch, I figured, for now.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
I'm in. I see you pulling
Great.
out the bits now.
Yeah. So I'm on the standard set, just so you know, but there is a few things basically. For turn 1, try to make use of that hole that is here. It pulls you around the corner once you land again. For turn 2, when you pass the cone, you can throttle the car, probably even a little earlier, so you really get wide here. Turn 3, you stay all the way to the inside and to the left until you can throw it over the curb here. And then you can also go wide here on the exit of the Mercedes-Benz arena. Turn 5 is basically really nice. You sort of keep in the middle here to get a better entry for 6, and here you wait until there is like a second, there's some kind of a second apex. There is a second time where the curbs goes tight, where the corner goes tight, and that's where you want to hit the apex. Here, classic, tight, wide, and tight. Not done very fluidly, try to do that more fluid, so you can see. Schumacher S is basically just nail it and don't screw it up like I do. And also here, turn 11, 12, make sure to make use of those curbs, especially the inside curb here is available. Don't touch too much of the outside curb, and here get on the throttle much more earlier so you ride that curb hard. You're missing basically the exit speed, and therefore your time gap is carrying it over the straight. I saw you did 204.3 in the final stages of your 3-lap stint. Also go more aggressively over those curbs, and also with the throttle a little bit more aggressive. Second gear is a good gear here. And here you start in the middle, then go to the inside of the curb and just make sure, yeah, you kinda really throw the car out of the turn, because that's gonna be pretty important for overtaking. Maybe a little too early here at the throttle. Maybe don't take too much of the curb, but really let the car go to the outside there. You can really make up some time. Let's see if I can get this apex right this time. No, I'm too early on it. Well, this is no biggie if you keep the entry speed kind of low, and you can stay to the curb. Here's this tight, go a little wide, and then pinch in again, and then you can throw the car out on the exit curb. Should probably not set the car up too much. Oh dear. Yeah, I underestimate that turn every single time. I even do that in iRacing. And we already spoke about this here. You can really ride that inside curb, should be no biggie. And for the right hander, make sure to hit throttle early and don't hit that curb like I just did it, because that fucks up the car, at least in standard set which I'm running. That was a little too late, so you should try to brake at the first distance board, and maybe here just go a little wide beforehand, come tight again, and just let the car come out of the exit. I'm just trying to put a valid lap in. Too late on the brakes. Oh dear. Woohoo! The presentation effect. Okay, you can't even do a freaking power slide with the traction control setting I'm using. So for this turn, really, once you pass the cone, you can in third gear smash the throttle easily, and you will come out of the turn right exactly where you need to be. For this turn 3, you can stick it in second. Really take yourself a wide line. Don't go too wide, as if you... I just did that for presentation reasons. If you go beyond the AstroTurf, the dark green one, it's gonna invalid your lap. But from the angle, it was exactly where you need to put your car. Like a little beforehand. Go very far to the left hand side and then like turn in sharply and wait for the car to come around. Tight, wide, tight. Maybe a little too wide. You need to find the balance in that turn, that's for sure. That's all about the rhythm, nothing else. Most important thing is to be able to pick up the throttle as early as possible and keep the momentum by not spinning or something. You can ride quite a lot of those curbs without fucking up the car. That's also important to know. Don't run too wide over that exit curve of the final turn, because that may slow you down. Car might get a little twitchy over that turn 4 curb, so it's totally up to you and to your setup whether you want to ride it or whether you want to go around it. Don't touch the inside curb here of 6. All those curbs that I got some kind of banking going on, I'd rather not touch them. Was a little too early and too aggressive there on the throttle. I'm just gonna do one final lap. Ow. Yeah, I'm not used to this steering rack. It seems to keep fucking up with the G29 wheel settings. You already found some spots where you can do stuff differently?
Yeah, I mean, I need to definitely take the curbs more aggressively. I've been playing it quite safe with all of them.
Yeah. I mean, don't take... Oh, come on. Don't take them too aggressively. Specific ones, of course, but in overall, you're right, you can take them way more aggressively.
And for this competition, I don't know if we're allowed to change setups or if it's fixed.
Okay. Yeah, well then, I'd rather sit in a fix than have some basic knowledge about what to do if it's unfixed. Rather than get a setup ready and then maybe not be able to use it. Yeah, that is the kind of line you're looking to. Let's see if I can get Dunlop correct this time. No. Well, yeah, you can ride that curb quite massively here. I'll just give it one more try.
Yeah, you're getting into a rhythm now.
So yeah, you can take them curbs, especially the first one, very, very aggressively. Don't spin. Yeah, be patient with the throttle out of the final turn, but apart from that, you should be really fine. Like, the most important thing is, as always, that you carry the speed on the exit. That's the key, literally everywhere, but especially with Assetto Corsa and this Porsche, quite a lot. Nah. Like, I can't find 2 or 3 tenths there in this first sector or something, but that's about it for right now. Too early on the throttle. And then I think maybe here through a Dunlop turn, a 1/10 and a half. Yeah, it was a good 1/10 I found, still not optimal. But I think you kinda saw what I'm about in that turn. We got this one. Okay, don't brake on the grass there. Despite it was a pretty quick, pretty quick turn 10. Got me 1.5 tenths. Yeah, I got it back in the right moment, really. Ow. Yeah, it could have been another. I don't know, maybe I could do a 2-0, I'm not sure, but it's not about me putting lap times in, so I'll happily watch you to see what you do better. I'm pretty sure, I mean, you got a 203.8 as the best. I'm pretty sure we can get you into 202s. Like, it would surprise me if we wouldn't. Just take your time again, of course. Did.
Oops.
Yeah.
trying to get your line.
Yeah, it's good for now. Just try to keep practicing it. I mean, I don't expect you to go quicker in the next 30 minutes, really, unless you like finding the rhythm instant. Do you trail brake, since I can't see the inputs right now?
A little bit.
Okay, because I just saw you understeering a lot of times now, but I will just let you take your time. Try to brake a little earlier for all of them turns and get the lines in right first.
Okay.
Yeah, very smart. Try to be in third here for traction reasons in turn 2. Also for this turn 4, be patient before the turn in and then try to accelerate while turning in. Yeah, you just need to release the throttle like half a second earlier and then you will be a perfect angle. You're really feeling that car once you're off the throttle, that the front nose dips in and turns.
Yeah.
Very good turn 5 and 6. The first time you picked off the throttle, you could have probably kept it nailed and would have probably been a good turn. He's 7/10 down though. Let's see, please don't fuck it up and redeem yourself. 9/10. Looking good for a low 203 to be honest. Over a second now, 203 points. Looked like a 203.2. Yeah, 203.285. So he's getting there. He's truly getting there. It's like 6/10 improvement already. Yeah, that was quite better. Once again, 2.5 tenths down. He's actually heading for yeah, close for the 202s. Yeah, nice catch. Did. It's not too bad. He gets in there. The real thing, I think one of your biggest problems right now is you're approaching to turn 2 right now.
Yeah.
Because you seem to be like a little too quick and a little too far from the curb, and then you turn in, and when you hit the cone actually and hit the throttle, you have slowed down so much that you do not even come wide again. If you know what I mean?
Yeah, so that's turn 2 you're talking about.
Yeah, the left-hander in the Mercedes section, the first of the two left-handers.
Am I not going far enough right?
You're not got far enough left, like you're going too far to the right before actually into the turn. This is one of the turns where you are better like coming from the middle of the track more or less. If you take it a little slowly, I can maybe show you.
Yeah, I'll do a slow lap now. So I'll drive it like if I was going to drive the lines, okay?
Mhm. And I would say turn in now, so that you come, yeah, and full throttle here out of third, and then you're gonna kiss that curb on the outside pretty nicely. Just try it whether it suits you. If you're taking another line, doesn't matter. Also, this turn 4 was pretty good beforehand. That was probably a bit fucked up due to the low speed, but the style of line you should take, you got that one right. And also be aware, like, you've really copied, I want to say some kind of wrong line of me there in the Dunlop hairpin coming at the bottom of the hill, yeah, the bottom of the mountain there. Because the moment you slide in too wide, people that taking different lines might put their car on the inside and like dive bomb mid-apex. If you don't come as wide, like, yeah, even a little less, but the exit is quite astonishingly good, so that's correct. Just really try out a little. You also want to minimize the way you need to cover in that turn, and by sliding wide you not only lengthen your way, you also are slowing down in the speed. You can still take a little more curb of that one, and here here you can throttle it really early sometimes and be absolutely fine, just like that. Here your angle was a little bad now, but on a lap where your entry angle is a little better, you're gonna come out blistering quick there. And don't hesitate to take a little of that extra curb, of that anti-cut. It usually doesn't fuck you up too bad. Okay, I'm gonna keep silent and watch now.
Okay.
What's the delta saying? I need to see that delta. I need to see that delta. Mine is a 10th. Good boy. Did it feel quicker or was it actually worse?
It felt slower to me.
Okay. Well, just keep trying it in a different way. This is one of those turns where you can take multiple lines through it, being determined by the entry. Yeah, that also is quite a bit slower.
Ah.
Yeah, your entry line was a little too tight there. If you go in a bigger turn into the turn, you're gonna come out quicker. That was a nice T4, could be a little more aggressive and quicker. The line was absolutely nice.
I missed that one.
Yeah, just slightly. Yeah, look at that, 3/10, here we go. Should have been a little quicker. Yeah, 3/10 again. I can see that diff on the dash, by the way, for those of you wondering. Keeps it 0.3. Oh, if it doesn't screw up the final turn. Oh, he does it. No. 3/10's gone. Nevertheless, though, a 203.2 again. And he knows he can do it at 202s. Found 210s in turn 1, incredible. Keeps them nicely here through 2. A little aggressive, but perfectly fine. 310s. He's up. Was a little bit slow, it felt to me. Sadly, I cannot have a look further down the dash there. Yeah, 210s are remaining, and he put that into a 10th gap to the back now. That's not easy. The car is, if you drift it very slightly, it's incredibly quick. Yeah, in the moment where you still hesitated, you could have like nailed it already. So let's see, he's approaching the final turn with a gap of 4/10. Comes around that 2.5. That was he's missing there, but he can definitely do it.
Man, I don't see how you did a 201. I can't figure out where I'm missing it.
It's a little here, it's a little there. It sums up over the lap though, I guess. I mean, you can do a 2029 according to your sectors. Like, I'll watch your data, your delta quite massively. What I do a lot is like giving it a lot of semi-throttle and try to turn around. Like you do lose most of the time, I'm pretty sure, in turn 2, 3, 4 maybe. Not too much in 1. 5, 6 look alright to me as well. You may lose a lot in the Dunlop curve for some reason. I'm just guessing right now. Then I would say turn 10, 11. You lose a lot in 11. Turn 10 is okay though, but in 11 you lose a lot, and then I think you lose pretty much on the chicane.
I'm losing everywhere, Michi.
Yeah, but there are some turns that are pretty good, like this one. And then there are turns that are not so good, like this one. You'll get there. Just don't expect from you to do some wizard stuff within half an hour. That was an awesome chicane. When braking, make sure that the car is really slowed down. Those cars on Assetto Corsa are pretty inefficient when you are like 50% on the brakes. You want me to go again, or you want to
Can I
keep
follow
going?
you?
Yeah, you can. Bear with me. I'm just not too sure how I can really achieve. But the thing is, you have to deal with dirty air and stuff, but we will see.
For me, just to see your line.
But I will go full throttle, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Oh dear, don't hit that curb. F. Yeah, it's too quick also. track. FFF. In the Porsche you need to do a lot of on-throttle rotation though. So that can also be a factor, of course. If you are a little bit too patient in that regard, that might also not help your pace. Just guessing though. Oh dear. I found out that you can take way more of the chicane without getting screwed.
203.
230?
No.
4.
I'm slower now.
Oh, no worries. Keep fighting.
Just can't see.
I can't understand what I did turn 4 in that one lap. Maybe also turning input, try to keep the minimum. That's what I found out somehow seemed to be working in Assetto Corsa if I keep the steering inputs to a minimum level.
Are you forcing yours at 360?
No, it's 540 or 500 something. I need to look it up. But I'm not turning a lot on the wheel, I can tell you. I keep losing times there on the exits.
Yeah, for that competition, I suspect they'll have them set up for 900 and...
Yeah, okay.
Whatever
Make sure to use that too.
Yeah, I am.
You can cut that chicane so much, really, without getting screwed over. That's like 3 or 4/10.
The final chicane, you mean?
Yeah. Are you watching me?
No, no.
Ah, okay. Because I'm still going. I'm sorry I beat my time.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Yeah, you need to be soft on the exits, like really, really soft.
Soft, you mean on the steering or on the
Yeah,
throttle?
on the steering, and gentle on the throttle a little. The more precise you are, the better it is. Not doing stuff like that. Okay, you're still driving, I guess.
Oh, Jesus, Michi. Two? Really?
I'm sorry. Well, at least I made sure to give you some video material to really learn from. Let me see where you are, what you do. Oh dear. Well, that was a nice exit of 4, but you compromised it too hard in 3. It's good stuff you're doing. Right now you're over-exaggerating the lines a little bit, but if you find the middle in between in every turn, that's gonna give you the right direction. I have to be right back for a second. Really cut that chicane half car over the anti-cuts. Try it. Turn in. And turn in. See, the car is somewhat stable still. And it should not give you a cut, so you can do that on both curbs, even more on the first one. So that's where you can surely find half a second. Don't overdrive the car, just drive it smoothly, drive it cleanly, and drive it very soft. Can work a lot with semi-throttling and stuff. Yeah, stay in second there all the way. Oh dear, I hear frustration. Don't do that.
Yeah, I can't figure out how you're doing 2s. I mean, that's...
I appreciate that, but I know that doesn't help now. Like your turn 1 is really good. What you're missing is like the turning for 2 here. And then you go too slow, and here you assist too much to go on the throttle again by keeping here in the middle. And try to go inside here very, very early, like even turning too early so you stick your nose up right on the curb once the curb starts. for turn 3, and you just wait until the turn ends. Now try to put a lot of car on the curbs. On the chicane, I mean.
Oh,
Sorry. Yeah, okay, the second one was too much. The first one was not enough, really, but you kind of see what can be done there. Okay, come, show me the 202s. Yeah, that's the right approach. Right now you're just doing everything like half a second too late. Come on, think about the chicane. Yeah, too quick for the first turn. Oh, you got it in sight yourself, just need to put it down. Too late. Yeah, slightly missing the turn here, yeah.
I think we're up anyway, Michi.
Huh?
I think we're out of time anyway, aren't we?
No, I give you another 10. I want to see that 202.
Alright.
Right now you're trying to overdrive the car, don't do that. You're trying to focus on too many things right now. Just let it flow. To be honest. Like here, turn 2, turn in a little earlier. Yeah, like this, and then you can throttle it right after the cone and go a little wide, use into 4th gear, then brake early and turn in early for 3. That was actually too late again. That was also too late for 4. You're doing that everything all over the sudden rather than like in a fluid rhythm, which you really need on that section. Very nice. That is sort of where you want to go. Come on, John, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Yeah, that was a nice turn one. Now keep the rhythm. Too late, way too late. You need to turn in way earlier for turn 3. You really need to sort of be at the beginning of the curve, but you already like be in the inside of the turn and like have the slow enough speed to go around the curve. Also, you were like, I think 0.5 too late on the throttle inside turn 2. If necessary, just give it half throttle if you're unsure, but don't just like coast over the apex and post it or past it. It's alright though.
Well, at least I'm consistent.
I can't prove right now, but I guess so. And throttle. Yeah, better. Brakes, 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 brakes. Turn. Yeah, better. Not enough though. Lovely thought. Was a good one. Alright, bring that home. Yeah, it was a good 5-6. Now, don't F it up, please. Could be worse. Still a roughly 2/10. Two-tenths still. Come on. Three-tenths. Throttle. Yeah. Yeah. Keep nailing it. Come on. Come on. 3.5 tenths. Oh, please God, bring that home. That's it, where he can find in the chicane. Oh, he lost it. Half a tenth there gone. Come on, throttle. Oh no, it's not gonna be. Oh my. 203.035. Lost a little bit of speed on the exit, but 1.5 tenths to find somewhere possible. We all know where. 3 tenths though here. Six and a half tenths. Found 1.5 though, down there. Oh, nearly spins. Wow, 2.5 tenths here. He can find. We need a little wider line into turn 2. Throttle. Brakes. Brake. Yeah. Great stuff. 3.5 tenths. Come on. The line was actually not really tight into 2, but we forget about that now. Three and a half tenths still. Now he has the chance to legitimately put in a 209, a 202 point, I don't know what. Just needs to get the exit. Where did he lose 4 tenths? Wow. I missed that. Yeah, you need to go slower in that turn.
Alright, man.
You will do fine. Once you see the video and you see my lines again, you're gonna be alright.
Yeah, well, almost 202s.
Yeah, I mean you lost like 3 or 4 tenths in the chicane, and you found like 3.5 tenths in the Mercedes arena. So what makes that 202.3? That's just 1.5 seconds really. It's not that much. You're doing good. It is all about the practice and the rhythm.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, if I can get to 202 or 201 by Saturday, then at least I won't be last.
Yeah, I don't think so. You will be with that. It's true.
Cool, man.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you again for the coaching, Michi, and
No, you're
yeah,
welcome.
always good to learn from the best.
Thank you, man. Thank you very much. Let me quickly end up the video there.
Okay.
Right, so that has been the session here with John something, and I can see his frustration to a certain extent, like, oh dear, we're gonna keep in that room then. Where he sort of, yeah, like can't understand how I can do a 200.880. I'm pretty sure he will find out though once he sees the video. That he gets right off immediately, because it's Wednesday the 10th of April right now, and he has a competition going on upcoming Saturday, so he needs the video quite quick. So yeah, if you guys are interested in getting your personal coaching from me, make sure to check out the links in the description, the information in the description. Just simply mail me at simracing@michi-hoyer.com. Tell me whatever you want to do. Tell me what you want to focus on. Tell me what your weaknesses are. Tell me what your strengths are, what your experiences are, what is the car and simulation of choice, and then when you find out about timing and schedule, and yeah, then we're gonna start work together on your lap times, on your racing performance. Looking forward to that, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you once again, John Something, for hiring me, and see you there next time. Goodbye.